I'm Catriella Friedman, and I'm sitting with Jonathan Mervis, who has really sketched out a plan for the social vision entrepreneur, and now is in the midst of talking about strategies that the social vision entrepreneur can use in order to implement his or her vision. You just highlighted bridges. Is there another strategy that you could highlight for us?
A second critical strategy, which is very pertinent for social entrepreneurs, is a strategy of platforms. What I mean by platform? A platform is basically almost a dais. It could be a virtual platform, it could be a physical platform, a construct which enables parties to interact, and by their interacting, creating educational and social value. Let me illustrate the difference between Google and Facebook. Google is a bridge. It basically takes the surfer to the website. Facebook, on the other hand, is a platform. The brilliance of Mark Zuckerberg was he built a platform, a framework, which he did not have to feed the content. We create the content. We interact with each other, as a result of which we find it useful. In the commercial world, one of the most successful platforms is the shopping mall. The owner of the shopping mall does not interact with the customers. It is the stores which interact with the customers. It is the owner of the store who provides the platform for the stores in order to attract the customers. Now, since in the Jewish educational world, or in the Jewish world bichlal in general, we are in a cooperative situation, and we're not competing with each other, I would say even more so, platforms are so critical. Because if we can create a grounds, if we create a playing field for others to operate, and amass major resources under one roof, one area, think about how much social value we can create.
Can you give an example from the Jewish world of where platforms really strategically work?
I think I would like to talk about two. The first is a bricks and mortar platform, which is the story, of course, of JCCs. They are real platforms. They offer multiple activities, multiple ages, at multiple times, going on simultaneously. It's really those who are successful, and in my book I actually highlight the story of the Milwaukee Jewish Community Center, which really takes that platform and imbues it with a sense of Jewish context. The power of this context can go far beyond what we think is possible. A second example is what I call an organizational platform, and that is the story of Limmud. Limmud, which developed in England in the 80s, has become one of the most powerful organizational platforms in the Jewish world and operates internationally in multiple cities. Now, what exactly is Limmud? You may find it a little strange that Limmud in England, I think there's one professional for this whole organization, and why? It's run by volunteers, but most critically, the action is outsiders. They hire the premises, the outsiders come in, they provide the activity. It's basically a market. It's a marketplace of Jewish culture, Jewish learning, Jewish music, in which for 3 or 4 days one can go there and feel totally enveloped in the sense of a Jewish atmosphere. They are a platform offering different people different opportunities in order to ensure that they create Jewish education and values.
So what advice can you give to an organization that is struggling with getting participants, struggling to really build on what they can do within the community? What kind of advice can you give to that organization in terms of using this strategy?
I think many of the legacy institutions could really benefit if they became platforms. The most important aspect of a platform is you need a collaborative sense. We're not in this alone. We're giving the facility and we invite you to participate. And we see your success as our success. And particularly in the small communities, which if everybody operates on their own, if a school closes its doors at 2 o'clock and does not let its facility be used after hours, if a community center only operates in the afternoon, does not let its facilities be used in the morning, I think to a large extent we're not investing our resources widely. Platforms The terrific thing about platforms are it allows for the wide use of multiple players in a single resource.
So now, what kind of organizations exist in your community where you could really see the powerful potential of using the platform strategy in order to invigorate what is currently happening?